A federal judge dealing a blow to one of President Biden's first moves to reverse the Trump immigration agenda by blocking a freeze on deportations.
All right, in this ruling, Judge Drew Tipton says the administration, quote, fails to consider potential policies more limited in scope and time, but it also fails to provide any concrete, reasonable justification for the 100-day pause on deportations.
Here with the reaction, former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows joins us from our nation's capital. Mr. Meadows, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good to be with you.
It's good to have you as well. This is reminiscent of when the Trump administration tried to do different things via executive order and interpreting the regulations. And then next thing you know, you've got a federal judge somewhere saying, oh, you can't do it. Now the shoe is on the other foot.
Well, the shoe's on the other foot, but I can tell you the Biden administration has been setting records in their executive orders with some 37 record executive orders here in the first 6 days. But the judge got it right. It's not really well thought through. I mean, President Trump put America first. What we're seeing is that President Biden is putting America last. And whether it's our border policy or any of the other executive orders that he's putting forth, it's going to have a real chilling effect on jobs.
Well, he said he was going to unify, but a lot of Republicans are saying this is not unifying when you are undoing the majority of what President Trump did, things that we all liked, they're saying. So on today, the climate crisis is the topic. Tomorrow, it's health care, and then Friday, it's immigration. What's your message to the folks now in Washington? How is this going to backfire, or is America going to love this?
Well, I think it is going to backfire because it's actually going to affect wages on Main Street America. When we start to look at it, you know, they're talking about increasing the federal minimum wage. Well, it's because they're going to have to mandate it under President Trump. We know that his policies actually increased wages, perhaps by the largest amount that we've seen in decades. And yet here we're starting to see an executive order that's supposed to unify us. Ainsley, you said it exactly right. You know, is the speech that was given on Inauguration Day on the 20th just rhetoric? Well, I guess so. I mean, we're seeing that their first legislative priority in Congress is impeachment. I don't know how that unifies America. We need to be about creating jobs and making sure we put people back to work.
Hey, Mark, in retrospect, was that rally on January 5th or 6th, was that a good idea?
You know, when we start looking at the rally, Brian, you know, we're focused more on that than we are really about what we need to be focused on today. I mean, when we start to look at America, it needs to be about what is important to people on Main Street. And that's what the president did. He put America first. As we start to look at that, as we're going forward, hopefully we'll get beyond this. I mean, there was a vote yesterday in the Senate that suggested that 45 senators said that it was unconstitutional. Let's get on and be focused on what's important to the American people.